Today, members of the Yorkshire's Ahmadiyya Muslim community say that they're concerned about friends and relatives caught up in the gun attacks on two mosques in Lahore. Now, the death toll has been rising as rescuers pull bodies from the mosques, which were packed for Friday's midday prayers. Dr. Mohammed Iqbal is president of Bradford's Ahmadiyya Muslim Association and is with us now. Thank you very much for joining us, Mohammed. Appreciate it.
It's my pleasure.
What have you heard then?
Well, to be honest with you, quite shocking news. So far, from all the phone calls and texts that I'm aware of, over 130 people have lost their lives, have been martyred in the mosque. There were thousands of worshippers for Friday there, and one of the mosques, the suicide bombers blew themselves up and ran riot, and in the other main mosque they were gunning people down, and when I left the TV news I know the police were still trying to clear it, so I don't know if they have been cleared at the moment.
Do you personally have family over there?
I myself have got distant relatives, but I know my neighbour had close relatives, and they've lost somebody. We learnt the news about 2 o'clock. And many others have had wounded, and in fact 4 or 5 of my key close members who I know have told me that they've lost somebody close to them, a brother-in-law or a brother or a cousin or somebody, and quite a lot of injured people as well. And the Amir of Lahore as well, who's a very prominent figure, he was shot dead in cold blood. A lot of young people lost their lives trying to protect him, but they obviously gunned him down.
How does it make you feel, Mohammed, if you don't mind me asking? You know, when you hear reports of this and maybe you see pictures of this, images of this, how does it make you feel?
Oh, it's dreadful, to be honest. We knew, you know, with this escalating violence in Pakistan that the militants were causing havoc. And a number of our community members had been gunned down in cold blood, but nothing on this scale. We've never had it. We've been persecuted for a long time, and the government is well aware of that persecution, and you know, this is, I mean, my feeling is the death toll is going to be into hundreds and hundreds, and something needs to be done, and I hope our government will raise this at the highest level, because it's been personally very tragic, and you know, for the global community, everybody was in tears at the Friday prayers when we gathered this afternoon.
You touched on the Friday prayers there. They have been said, of course, at mosques all over West Yorkshire. Was this incident referred to at most of them, would you say?
Well, I know obviously in our own communities it was raised, and I do hope that the other mosques of the non-Ahmadi Muslim leaders will condemn this in the strongest terms and express their concerns to the government of Pakistan as well. I really hope so.
Is this the sort of tragedy, do you think, that pulls the Muslim community together over here in West Yorkshire?
Certainly our own community. I've had 1 or 2 texts from other friends as well, and you know, I hope it does. I mean, there have been differences in how our community is seen, perceived, but I hope that others will see that this is a tragic event to befall Pakistan and the Muslim community in particular, and they will stand by our side. I look forward to those comments from people, but I wait and see.
All right. Well, Dr. Mohammed Iqbal, I really appreciate you taking the time to chat this evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Dr. Mohammed Iqbal, the president of Bradford's Ahmadiyya Muslim Association, talking to us on West Yorkshire's Big Drive Home at 5:26.
At the heart of West Yorkshire,
Steve Bailey, BBC Radio Leeds.